movie, take 3.
Was bankrolling your makeovers out? He got this tip in Hong Kong about this gene therapy clinic, and Zhao is supposed to be here, and Zhao is the man that he wants.
My character goes to a clinic in Cuba where he goes through a process where he changes his identity, but in the end it's thwarted by Bond.
Gene take 2.
The diamonds were pretty unique, a throwback to what the escapism of Bond was. It goes back to the days of Jaws, and there's some sort of distortion to their physical appearance.
Got it. Cut.
Rick! Bang!
The film starts in Korea, which is so bleak and depressing, and it's quite dark, and the whole torture sequence is, we haven't seen that before in a Bond film. So when he goes to Cuba, it should have this wonderful panache and flair.
It's supposed to be Cuba. We're in Cadiz, Spain. It's like 40 degrees. We have the rain coming down. Before we get in the rain, we have to get spritzed down with water and dirt.
Action!
Slipping all over the place, and Pierce, after an injury, is running across this field after an explosion. Halle Berry running up this hill, soaking wet in a dress.
It has been really cold, and I've been wet in all of my scenes in a little sundress and barefoot, and it's been a little chilly. Yeah, but that's part of it.
Okay.
I remember Lee looked at me one day and he said, "This is what you wanted to do, darling. You signed up." And I said, "Yes, I did, and I love it."
It's a little bit chilly. Looks good though, actually, from my angle. I forgot to act. But that does happen from time to time.
Our problem has been really the weather here.
It's pretty cold and drafty and not as bright as we'd hoped.
This is one of the worst series of storms on record. Right now, we're sort of in the eye of the storm. We've had battled it rain, wind, and cloud cover for the past 4 days, 5 days, and there's no end in sight.
And we're in the crapper. We're out of here on Wednesday.
In a film, you've got to keep going, and you just can't shut down for a week.
It's all a bit sad. Sad, really. Yeah. I'm going to cut our losses, go on Wednesday. Yeah. And then they'll figure out whether to come back here or do it on the back lot, like us. There you go.
I feel a warm front coming on is probably a line that we could put in the film.
We've had 5 days of hell, and this is our first day of sunshine. The weather report looks foul, and there's no point in doing a great romantic 3-page scene between your leading lady and your leading man in appalling weather. I'd be the first to want to stay, but I just don't know. It's a very hair-raising call to make. You could turn up tomorrow morning and there could be gales and storms, and we would have made the wrong decisions.
It's when Jinx first meets Bond, so that's a big scene for Pierce and I. And because it's been so cold and rainy, it didn't lend for the romance that scene needed. And it was supposed to be at sunset with wine and very romantic and seductive, and it's just too cold. You know, you can't do it like this. That's not sexy.
The forecast we got today was very bad. Yeah. So we called the guy in the American Air Base over there, Rota, and we said, "What's wrong with your website? I keep saying it's thunderstorms and it's rain." And he said, "No," he said, "it's going to be a beautiful day today and tomorrow. It'd be great to do it here if we could, because otherwise, with your stop date, it makes it very difficult back in the studios. We'll have to rebuild the set. It'd be good." Let's do it. All right.
Things have looked up. All day we've had the sun, so I think we're going to be here tomorrow. I think we'll get Halle's scene. This is her big scene, her entrance into the movie, so spirits are good. And we'll wake up in the morning and see and hope that all is clear, and I'm sure it will be.
In the script, right from the beginning, there was the situation which we all wanted, I think, which was an homage to the Ursula Andress bikini. But obviously we didn't want exactly the same bikini. And anyway, Halle is a very different modern kind of, more modern kind of actress. And we've come up with this electric orange, very revealing and sexy bikini, and a very beautifully crafted diving belt, which fits exactly on the top of her hips at the point where her bikini ends. And the buckle on the belt, because her character's called Jinx, the stainless steel buckle on the belt is a J.
Well, it's my freezing shot of the film, I can tell you that, but this is supposed to rival Ursula Andress, and I don't know if I can do that.
There's been a great deal of anticipation, hot anticipation, and no wonder. I think she's got the most fantastic figure for a bikini that you could ever have.